Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with yet another episode of Death World. So, we are standing here next to the fruits of our labour from last episode. That is right, Yellow Science is up and running. Coming in, not at a bad rate either. 1 a second was kind of our aim, but obviously we don't have. Excuse me. Another ice block. Yes, it's another day and another ice block. Dessert with children. Good times. Anyway, as I was saying, just wanted to check. We were doing 1 a second-ish, 0.75 crafting time on the blue assemblers. So just based it on 1 a second. These take 30 seconds to work. And we have 24 of them, so oops. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Yes, so 1 a second should be enough to supply all of these. Let's just see how we go. Now, yes, the old logistic system is coming in, which is going to be great. What are we going to do while we wait for that? Well, that is a really good question. We do have to get purple science up and running. And purple science will require us to bring some other things in. I think stone or stone bricks from memory. We don't even have the tech for purple science because it needs beacons, yes, and electric furnaces. Well, that kind of removes that. I know what we can do. I was going to say we can prepare ourselves for nuclear, but I want to get request chests to do that, so we're not carting around a bunch of materials. Just have a look. Nuclear reactors have a craft time of 8. Now it's the heat exchangers. Heat exchangers that we are going to need a lot of. And boy, I do not remember the numbers. I think it's like something in the range of 100 of these and 200 of these, something like that. Really should look up the ratios. Good old Factorio cheat sheet. And we're also going to need a bunch of these. These are things that we could automate with the stuff that we've got down there. It's concrete that we don't actually have on the bus to do these reactors. Our concrete is way over there. We could do some concrete down here if we got iron ore, but again, requester chest is really what we want for that. It does look like we do not have enough yellow science to keep all those going, but hey, that's alright. At least we know we're using all the science we can. Anyway, so long story short, what are we making this episode? Well, we could be defending. We could be upping our defenses because it looks like we are actually going to need to do that. Let's start getting some rail. Let's get some rail out to these areas, shall we? This one's okay-ish. Only in the fact that we're not actually getting attacks there yet. If we do, it's going to be annoying to get rail there, but that is not a problem. Alright, so we've got rail, we've got track, we've got 50 of them. I think that should be okay, shouldn't it? What else do we need? We are going to need to copy this. We're going to need some combinators, aren't we? Constant, decider, and an arithmetic. A couple of tanks. Alright. See what we've got on us. We've got a little bit of that, a little bit of that. We can do 4 stations. Yeah, actually, I think we're okay. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Could do with some more pipe though. Let's bump this up to 200 pipe. All right. Where is our pipe storage? It's over here. I'll just stand next to it. Thanks, guys. Look at that. Almost 200. Last couple of guys. That must have been over in our big storage area, which thankfully once we get logistic systems, we'll actually be able to use some buffer chests to start recycling some of those materials, which will be wonderful. Until then, we'll just make do. So let's jump on into our train. Trains, there we go. All right, and then we'll figure out where we want to actually build this. Let's get some coal. I guess we'll do solid fuel. We just get a little bit more solid fuel. Right. I know there is a huge mass of it sitting over here on this belt, so we can just run over here and grab. That's a pretty good amount. 2 stacks, almost perfect. It's like I planned it, which I definitely did not. Alright, let's jump on our little trainee. Here we go. Give him one of these stacks. And let's just have a look where we want to be. Maybe just above that copper. So unfortunately, that turn off there, which we can't really change. So let's do a turn off here. Let's go a little bit lower. There we go. Alright. There, let's get our book here and do that. And then we can make sure that we actually have this connected into there. Into there. That. Should we allow this to go the other way? That is always the question, isn't it? Because it does add a little bit of tricky signaling. If we do that and something like that. There we go. That is a better kind of setup, but we don't have the space to do that successfully because we've got these big sections here. So let's actually pull all that out. We'll sort something out there later. Oh, look at that computer age. All right. I do actually just we better signal this correctly though. That there. That there. There. You're going up there. You're going up there. You're coming down there. That is probably actually going to have to stay because we're not going to fit a full train in there. So that is okay. And then we need an output there, and we have one there. All right. That is some acceptable signaling, if not necessarily the best. Not necessarily the best because it's only a one-directional turn. We'll probably want to work out a much better setup for that, but not right this second, because really, look at that, logistics system's almost done. I've kind of committed myself to this defenses now, so well, that's the thing, isn't it? All right. Let's just keep this building. How's our power going? Good enough power. Alright. We'll bring this down and around to that wall. And then we can get our stuff going. Let's bring that back in here and plonk it there. And then we just need to connect to this one to there. Can't really see it. I think that's connected up. Yeah, that looks like a reasonable. Yes. All right. What are we going to do with our fantastic amount of research now? We could do robot speed, which would be delightful. Military 4. What does that give us access to? Artillery, yes. Power armor, yes. Personal fusion reactors. Yes. Oh man, look at all these things that we can get. But you know what? With all those things, I'm going to make it really simple and we're going to get a couple of these. because I feel like that is important, and same with the flammables. Let's get a few of these, shall we? I can just shift click now, can't I? Look at that. All right. That's actually a fair bit of research, so we'll let that kick around, and maybe we'll cancel it halfway through. I'm not tied to those just yet. That's all right. Okay, now how are we going to do this? We need to bring this one around and then maintain our spacing because I want to. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit odd. How about something like that? That looks a little bit better than what it was proposing to do. Alright, and of course, we got the bots from the local area. Oh, I ran out of power for my night vision. Do I have... Yes, I do. There we go. Alright, let's just pump one of those down there. Alright, now I do need to back it up. And we might pop it in up there. That's a fun thing to do. Alright, somewhere, maybe this one. Yep, that's fine. Let me just... I kind of just want to... I just want to place this down in a way that lets me destroy that tree. Thank you. Let's wait till that's actually built before I can turn on it. There we go. Alright. As always, let's get some signaling. Gonna need that one there as well because in future we are going to be doing stuff. Alright, so let's see if this works. This is what we want. Yep, we want exactly that. That is not going to work. Well, actually it is. It is, because we don't need that radar. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of those. I don't want those. Oh, I could have destroyed those actually. Put that there. Oh well, that's alright too. Okay, now we'll see if we have power for everything. That actually just go there. How do you not have power? How did you have power over there? Oh, the substation. Alright. Well, you can have power. It looks like we actually built it, didn't we? And let's rename this to just defense. And the reason for that is simple, mate. You are a piranha. Sorry if you didn't get that reference. I suggest you read the wonderful Piranhas Don't Eat Bananas by Aaron Blady. Kids books, life with kids. Alright, so now we call that defense. And why are you flashing? Why are you flashing at me, son? None of those. Alright. Did not have any of those. That's fun. Now I'm just thinking we could... The smart thing to do would be to kind of bring this back down here. Well, when I say smart, the logical thing to do would be to do something like that. So that it followed a sort of a meaningful thing, but we could have just quickly shuttered it over there, and I'm happy with that too. And this is why we put that there. We'll leave that one there, and then we actually need one over there and one here. Great. Alright, so that is set up, but we don't have any filter inserters. I don't think we actually have any filter inserters full stop. Look at that. We have our guy coming in to do it, and of course none of these are real. Is that one real? I think that one was real. Why didn't that do anything? I don't know. We'll check that out. What I want to do though is I want to make some filter inserters. Ah, well, that is actually really sad. I could have just Handcrafted them while I was there. Alright, well, back we go. Back we go, back we go. Let's go up there. Alright. Because what we want to do is we want to improve our defenses over here. Oops, where did I go? There we go. Improve our defenses. We only have one train, so I don't actually need another stop over there. There we go. Alright, now they're in and the filters are working. And we want to bring some of this over into the neighborhood, don't we? Alright. Let's do, yeah, that looks pretty good. And doot. Doot. Alright, let's just have a look. Do I have any do I have any flamethrower turrets on me? No, I don't. Hopefully we now have some in here though. Yes we do. Excellent. Alright, I'll take some and then they can restock. So let me get a flamethrower turret. Now what I want to avoid is this lot damaging that section up there. And in fact, I think that's what that means. We really need to redo that section. All right, so let's blow that up. That was annoying. Yeah, that was what I wanted to do. All right, can we do something like that just for now? Copy this over to here. And yeah, something like that should be fairly good. All right. How many bots do we have? Yeah, we got all our bots. So we can then rip out that. No, don't waste my quick explosives, please. Gates. We're going to put those in there. I'm sure that's fine, but just to be sure, doubly sure, let's put a wall around it. Okay. And that one can still shoot. We have a similar arrangement down here. No, that's right. Okay, so with all of that in play, we now need to put you little guy. Just not quite in the right spot. Alright, I'm going to start with the section down here, because it looked like it was a slightly worse state. Yeah, I'm going to be lazy again. Thank you. I don't know if lazy is the right word, but anyway, we definitely want a flamethrower in here. Yes, we do. Alright. Let's get our flamethrower turrets in here. You are going to go like that. And then we'll do that. And what we're going to copy is that. Yep. Alright. And then we'll pop another one here. Oops, not B, Control V. And we'll just make it work it out. Another one somewhere about here. This is probably a bad spot for it. Control B again, come on. There we go. Alright. We'll pop another one here. Say there. Probably should have just copied that bit in as well. And then we'll pop another one up here. Oh, is there a gap there? I don't want a gap to be there. And if I hit Control B one more time, I am going to just be slightly annoyed. Alright, you're not going to fit. I'm going to go and do it that way then. Oops, what's going on here? And there we go. And up to there. There. And then pop in a little bit more pipe and we are good to go. Now the problem with this wall technically here is if you've got a wall that is shaped, not sure that's how you describe that, but outwards. I've described those outwards. You'll have bots. If this gets damaged, the bots will fly over there to repair it and actually fly past your wall and can get to a point where they end up getting damaged. So that is not the best situation to be in. It looks like this train, obviously because we are manually filling it, can't maintain its supply, so it is just constantly zipping around. So let's run back home. Nope, let's go to that one, please. And we are going to make some requester chests. Oh, glorious, isn't it? We'll probably just handcraft a few to begin with, because why not? All we need is green circuits, red circuits. We've got 110 red circuits. We only need one. We can make 110. Yeah, it's cool. All right. All I need to grab is some green circuits, and we can handcraft a few of these. They are pretty quick to build. We will set up some production for it shortly. TBA. There we go. Let's just create 20 of them, 25 even. Alright, looks like I'm getting a little bit of a resupply with a lot of stuff. And man, request a chest. Oh, this is one of those techs that really amp up the game. It's kind of like when you get construction bots for the first time and you start placing down some blueprints and personal robot building it for you, and you're like, oh, this is so glorious. I find requester chests right up there with that. Alright, quick watch for trains, and now we bring in the requester magic. We want this resupply section. Where is our... Where is this guy? When he gets here, let's add that up to 120, sure, a couple minutes. Nope, out of map mode, there we go. And we are going to pop down some chests here. We'll get rid of these chests first. We may need to do a few more of these. Alright, so all I wanted to do was pop that on manual. And then we'll pop that back down. 5. There we go, okay. So first of all, we need some walls. Let's leave walls to last. Let's go some stacks. Alright, so we want to have enough for 200 laser turrets. Please, laser turrets. 200. I am going to quickly change my settings. Interface. That one. Yes. So by default, a logistics request will order a full stack, which is normally pretty good. But sometimes this will end up in some problems. We are actually outside of range here, so I'm just going to help the chest out. Alright, we need construction bots. Get me some construction bots, and actually a stack of 50 is what I want. We need 2 stacks of flamethrower turrets. That seems like a lot. I think they stack to 50. Let's actually check our flamethrower area. Flamethrower stacks to 50. Yep, there we go. Alright. That's going to be a tough one to fill. Why am I filling it there? That is not what I want to do. Now, why am I doing these in individual chests, you may wonder? Well, that comes down to how the stack size works. So, there we go. Just fix that up. 200. maybe I'll explain it after I do this. No, let's explain it now. If you're not familiar with it, this will grab its stack size, which power outages, which is currently, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's actually have a look. Bonuses, inserter capacity 4. There we go. Okay, so each of these is going to grab 4 and put them in. But we have limited space here, so if this grabs 4 and then only has space for 2, it'll only put 2 in and leave 2 in its hand. And if you have multiple different requests, different items in here, it won't actually be able to reach around and grab the other item because it'll have 2 of the first item in its hand. So in a setup like this, you want to have individual things. All right, we definitely do not have radars as a construction, so I'm just going to skip that. Roboports. Alright, let's get 10 roboports. 50 substations. Wowzers, that's way too many. How many are on the way? None, because we're not in connection range. Excellent. Alright. Now we need some repair packs over this side. Repair packs and pipe and walls. Alright. Repair packs. Let's do that. Repair packs 100. Underground pipes. Was that 100? Was it 100 or was it only one stack? One stack, alright. Let's knock that down to 50. And then these ones will be walls. We need 1,000 walls. Yes, 1,000 walls. So we will split that across 4 and request 250 walls in each one, and that way it just speeds up the delivery. Alright, now with all that set up, all we need to do is plonk down a roboport that is connected to the rest of the network, of course. That is a very important thing to do. There we go, and we can, why can't we get it there? There's a tree there, that's fine. Alright. No, I'm really not happy with that placement, just because we'll probably want to use that space. There we go, alright. So now we'll start getting this train filled up by all these materials, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. So we're just going to sit here, we'll watch them come along, and once they've actually filled up that train, we can start looking at that. We have 50 on the way. Alright, we'll put this back on to auto maybe at the start of the next episode. I'll leave this running for a little bit just to get it going, and got a baby starting to cry in the background, so it's a perfect time to finish the episode. Love to hear your thoughts down below. As always, drop me a line in the comments, give me a thumbs up if you think I'm doing well, or scream at me loudly with caps lock if there's things I've missed. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.